just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip. We're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Las Vegas Raiders. Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. And off we go from Vegas. And this will work out quite well. We'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. At their own 30-yard line.
Let's go.
On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. A modest game. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Once again, it's Genty. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. The 35-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5.
19 Tiger.
Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Raiders send their punt team out. Tutu Atwell, the return man for the Rams. Fielded at the 7. But this turns out to be a solid return. They finally get him to the ground. 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Check. Come like this. Warriors 79 Broncos. Ready.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Right side, complete to Nakua. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that yard. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Come on. 19, Buffalo 18. Drop 60.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. Going right back to Nakua, complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 20. That's another quick 1st down. That's a 25-yard gain. 1st down.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go.
60 Bobcat.
They put Adams in motion.
Ready.
Jackson looking to throw to the left side, and Adams has Jackson's pass. At the 31-yard line. A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 6. From the 31, here is 2nd and 6.
Hey, pass. Nothing. Not pass to 60. 70 raises. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18. 5.
Again, it's Jackson. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
27 yards.
Give him 27. And it's 1st and goal.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he will get into the end zone. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, Rams. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. Kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the play. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
21-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9. They go play action. It's O'Connell. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And he steps into this one, gets up a big kick, angled for the sideline.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Like it.
First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Now at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 7.
Cut my team. Hawk 70. Hawk 7.
It's another run here for Williams. Past midfield to the 45. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Rams 1st down.
Warriors 70. Here we go. Strike. 19 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Dragon 6. Trap 60. Trap 60.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Rams out to the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. On play action, here's Jackson. Throw on the run is complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
At the 9-yard line.
Ready, go!
They'll run. It's Williams. Marked down at the 6. Second and goal.
Buffalo 18. Nothing 19. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers. Ready.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, L.A. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Rams move out on top, 14-0. Here's Carty now, kicking away following the touchdown. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On second down, O'Connell. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Bowers. That's good for 27 and a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
O'Connell to throw on first down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
A second down throw for O'Connell. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's going to look for the home run ball. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Kobe Durant.
So not a lot. Yards on your return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished.
out of his end zone, Jackson. Exiting the pocket right.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Hold it ready.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Check. 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. 19 Lions. Go.
From the gun, Jackson. That one's complete to the rookie wide receiver from Southern California. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Hawk 70. Warriors 70. 19 tight.
That is Ferguson in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week. After this, here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Ready.
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Burrow. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin White.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like poetry.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Get it. Let go.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain
The best
of
quarterbacks,
7.
Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's out of bounds, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can. I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short.
And this one caught along the sideline. They say already out of bounds. Wow. Throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, so it'll be no catch and 2nd down.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Go.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Russell very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
And deep for the back of the end zone. That one incomplete. Perfect, outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is
Daniel
4th down.
Carlson for the Raider field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are on the board just before halftime.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey, back to 80. Mama. Back to 60, back to 60. 19, 18, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's Jackson. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. A first down throw for Jackson. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Carty's kick is good. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Let's go. Back to 60.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
70, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60, 19 sight, 19, 30.
Now Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 36 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
They put Adams in motion.
Go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Let's go now.
Let the fullback try to power it home. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
His kick is good. Makes the score Rams 24, Raiders 3. Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18, Pioneer.
Back to throw. Now he'll air one out. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Aspen Davis.
I think he chalked this one up like to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cup Warriors, 70. Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Rangers, 70
Jackson now. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. 31 yards.
Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Run right at the gut of Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Now a give, but here comes the reverse. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Vegas.
Get it.
Now this time they'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
60 Bobcat. Liking.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down.
Another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is caught. What a throw. don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders are able to cut into the deficit.
Raiders 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Play action now. Jackson. And that ball led him too far. Maybe too long. Out of bounds. Incomplete.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with. Those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield. The next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
2nd and 10.
Come on. Hey. 18, pioneer. 19, tight. 9, warrior, 17.
Jackson out of the pistol. Pass brought in by Ferguson. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
42-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
70 Lions. 79 Broncos. Nothing. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They put Adams in motion. Now Jackson on 4th down. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Rams 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
I like a little bit of this risk-taking. When you found yourself with the lead in the 4th quarter, conservative wisdom says, just punt it away and let your defense win this game for you. But now after going for it on 4th down and extending the drive, they can continue to work this clock. And even if they do have to give the ball back to their opponent, they're going to get the ball back with a lot less time. So I really like that decision. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
70 Timberwolves. Check smash.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, Rams. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Raiders 10. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Here's Carney now. They kick it away following the touchdown. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
first and 10.
Ready? Bronco 80.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
That's a prototypical coverage set. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And you love to see this. You find yourself here in the fourth quarter. Your team is trailing. You're trying to do anything possible to see if you can create some sort of late spark. He goes big-time effort on the layout catch, and he's able to pull it in and see if it could be a little bit of a spark here late in this ballgame.
That's a gain of 60, and this offense is humming. A first down.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
14 more yards.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Going for it all. It hangs out a bit too much. It's intercepted. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
It's not often that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Ready? Roll.
On the ground, it's Corum to start the drive. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. And the Raiders, 42 yards.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second and inches.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Williams gets it from the pistol. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Go.
They'll go again with Williams. And they'll stop him. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
Joshua Carty on for the field goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
To return is Tucker. this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll go three tight ends here on first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Here's a designed run. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6. Here comes second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's a short one. Caught by Bowers. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good for a
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
He's going to air this one out. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Gotta be lying.
He'll drop to throw. Again, working deep downfield. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They move to 1-0, getting the